People with goals succeed because they know where they are going. A very warm good afternoon to all delegates from the different states. You have all arrived here to seek knowledge and upgrade your skills. Respected AF Motiwala ma'am, Sahar ma'am, Registrar Colonel Chadda sir, Dr. Sachin Bhalera Vice Principal, and amongst us we are having today's main speaker, Dr. Kiran Patil sir. So, and all my dear colleagues, all dear participants, I am Dr. Kamlesh Bagmar, the program coordinator for this continuing medical education. It is a matter of immense pride to stand here before all of you this noon. On behalf of the Institute, we are delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you for this valedictory function. The function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. So I would like to call upon the prayer group to chant the prayer. Thank you, prayer group, for creating a pious environment here. Now, it gives me an immense pleasure and privilege to call Dr. A.F. Motiwala ma'am, the trustee for Motiwala Education and Welfare Trust, to come to the dais, to honor the dais. I also welcome Dr. Kiran Patil sir, Professor of Organ of Medicine from Sheikh Homeopathic Medical College, to share the dais. Yeah. I welcome Dr. Sahar Singh, Trustee, Motiwala Education and Welfare Trust. I welcome our Registrar, Dr. Colonel Rakesh Chadda sir, and I welcome Dr. Sachin Bhalera, Vice Principal for Motiwala Homeopathic Medical College. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, before we move with this valedictory function, I would like Dr. Afsani Motiwala ma'am to kindly felicitate our today's speaker, Dr. Kiran Patil sir. So please give a big round of an applause to felicitate today's speaker, Dr. Kiran Patil sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now to move further ahead in this valedictory program, a pessimist usually complains about the wind, the optimist tries to change it, and the leader adjusts the sails. The sails for this particular notion were adjusted by a person who is not only a great motivator to all of us, but a visionary and the person who gave us the belief of bring together this event. So we are having our trust superintendent Motiwala ma'am and Motiwala sir who moved ahead with this cell so that we can able to get a knowledgeable feast for throughout these 6 days. So may I take the pleasure in requesting Motiwala ma'am for her valedictory address.
Very good evening to one and all. I know all the teachers are waiting to go home. As excited as you were to come, you must be missing home. Your children, your family must be missing you. But you have to sit here for some more time till we finish what we started. Of course, this never finishes. Knowledge never, it's an ocean. We can't say that we know everything. So this is the beginning. I always think that whenever we learn, it's just a bit, a drop from that ocean that we take and we put one step forward, ahead. Abdul Baha, I'm going to talk about Abdul Baha. Abdul Baha, the center of the covenant of the Baha'i faith. संविदा के केंद्र बिंदु कहते हैं कि 3 noble careers are there, most noble careers. One is the farmer. The most noble of all the careers, occupation, is of the farmer because they feed us. The next is a teacher, the most noble because we deal with souls, we deal with people. Next to that is a doctor who treats humanity. Here we have teachers who are doctors, or doctors who are teachers. So 2 of the most noble of careers we are carrying ahead. Of course, being doctors, treating with the most beautiful and effective medicines, homeopathic medicines. And next, most of you must be teachers teaching in colleges. So we are having 2 advantages in our lives. So this training was not only throwing some light over the subjects that we have, we had even added moral value education, the universal human values from Baha'i Academy. We must have, of course, I had a session, but I gave it away to my colleague from Panchgani. So maybe next time we can interact. So I congratulate all of you coming from 13 different states, staying under one roof, learning one same thing, and that is compassion. Never mind which pati we use, But what stands out in humanity is compassion towards humanity. That's, if we don't have compassion towards our patients or our students, then we will not be able to fulfill for what we are taking so much of pain and so much of, endeavors. So I congratulate all of you. I don't want to delay you more, and hope to see you all again in the next program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Now, every event is carrying some experience, and it is very proper to have at least a sharing of the experience. So I request 3 delegates. 2 will going to talk about regarding the content of the program. We want your feedback, your whole experience sharing of these 6 days. So I want 3 volunteers. 2 of them will going to give their comments regarding, share their experience regarding the contents of the program, what this whole 6 days it has been modulated. And 1 we want regarding the overall organization, how you felt regarding that. So 1 your whole experience sharing I want. So I want 3 volunteers to join with us on this dais. Please, please.
Respected members of the management of Motiwala Homeopathic Medical College, our honorable resource person, Dr. Kiran Patil sir, the vice principal, faculty members, non-teaching staff, and my dear fellow delegates. A big thanks to the organizers of this CME, that is the Ayush department, and the management of Motiwala National Homeopathic Medical College, the whole team, for their systematic and punctual conduction of this CME. As I left for Nashik, I received surprises on day 1 because I met 4 of my friends, Dr. Swati, Dr. Sonali, my senior of PG days, Dr. Gauri, and my friend of UG days, Dr. Swara. Also, I was blessed to find Dr. Santosh Banmaru sir, Dr. Archana Mundara ma'am, Dr. Kanupriya ma'am, who have been my friends since the last organon CME. I was fortunate to be addressed by Dr. Ray sir, Dr. Juhi ma'am, Dr. Jagos sir, and our very own Dr. Motiwala sir, pioneers in the homeopathic world. The kindness with which you took care of us was overwhelming. You deserve all the love in the world for your unforgettable warmth and hospitality. You can clap. You all went above and beyond to show us the documents of departments, smart board, Trimbeshwar Balaji temple boat ride, and so much more. I am grateful for all this. This CME focusing on capacity building, not only intellectual but even our I'm on record, so I'm not mentioning the other capacity. It is rightly said that the capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. And the willingness to learn is a choice, which all of you, my friends, delegates, have done by choosing to come for this CME from far and wide. My roommate, Dr. Kadi Ravan. Dr. Kadi Ravan, I got your name on the last day. He came all the way from Tamil Nadu. The room next to me, my neighbor, my well-wisher, Dr. Avinash sir, missed his wife so much that it reflected in his song on Motiwala sir's birthday. Dr. Asavari madam, so silent, but she sang so beautifully and also fared well at the debate. My colleague, Dr. Rupesh, also deserves a special mention because he was the only one who carried an organon book for this CME and he acted like a beacon of guiding light. He was not alone. He was constantly backed up by Dr. Someshwar sir, his roommate. Dr. Agnihotri sir was a silent spectator, but you don't know his singing talent while he's in the bus and is very active on the WhatsApp group. Dr. Samia ma'am from Shillong also played a vital role as an expert referee at the games played in the hotel refectory. I will not tell you the names of the games. Her knowledge of rules is really marvelous. I also made new friends at the CME. Azhar Bhai, the lady HR Dipti madam, Dr. Rachna, Dr. Motiwala, Dr. Divya, Dr. Shreya, Dr. Jinal. Dr. Shilpi was very impressive and expressive in voicing her queries, which eventually helped to ignite the group. Dr. Shweta, our sweet Mittal madam, on one day she showed me one of my articles which was published on NGH magazine. Dr. Anaga ma'am also gave valuable inputs to me about lesson planning formulation. Dr. Solanke ma'am and Dr. Usha ma'am were very caring towards the group always. Actually, I have come to learn all these names because of Santosh sir. He promised Cadbury as a reward. Dr. Dipshika ma'am, always silent, but on Motiwala sir's birthday, she opened up and she started singing in a very sonorous voice. Dr. Apeksha madam was also extremely kind to us. Day by day, as the deliberations at the CMEs got better and better, since the time mapping of the CME days was extremely intense, there was hardly any time left to pray at the hotel. Thanks to our prayer team, who helped us resolve those conflicts. I learned here that punctuality is about respecting our own commitments. Although there is nobody to appreciate it. CBDC requires discipline and time management, which is rarely enjoyable but almost always profitable. Due to this CME, I have found an intelligent team of organon teachers to work progressively in fulfilling our objectives. Special thanks to Gayatri madam, all the teaching staff. I cannot able to know all your names, all the non-teaching faculty, you all have worked in so much coordination that till today I was not able to identify who is the coordinator of the CME. Everyone was in charge. Of course, now I know who is the coordinator. Thank you, Balerao sir. Few names I have. Thank you to our medicine sir. physiology sir and all the other FMT sirs, surgery sirs and all the madams to give me a chance. I want to thank the coordinator for giving me a chance to attend this terrific CME, and I pray that Motiwala College become number one in India. Lots to learn from you all. God bless you students and faculty members for your splendid cultural program that was organized on 22nd evening. The name, the dance, the tabla and everything. Hats off to you. And also those students who presented the case of hepatic encephalopathy case in a holistic and integrated manner. Love you all. I would like to end with a shairi. वाह वाह करते रहे ना. इससे पहले कि बेवफा हो जाएं, इससे पहले कि बेवफा हो जाएं, क्यों ना ये दोस्तों हम जुदा हो जाएं. इससे पहले कि बेवफा हो जाएं, क्यों ना ये दोस्तों जुदा हो जाएं. हम भी मजबूरियों का उर्ज करें, हम भी मजबूरियों का उर्ज करें और कहीं और मुकल्लत हो जाएं. हम भी टूटे हैं तो जा वजह हो जाएं, हम भी टूटे हैं तो जा वजह हो जाएं. अब के घर तू मिले तो हम तुमसे ऐसे लिपटें कहीं तबाह हो जाएं. बंदगी हमने छोड़ दी है फराज, बंदगी हमने छोड़ दी है फराज. क्या करें ये लोग अब CME खत्म हो जाएं. कितने तारे हैं आसमान में पर चांद जैसा कोई नहीं. कितने तारे हैं आसमान में पर चांद जैसा कोई नहीं. कितने कॉलेजेस हैं महाराष्ट्र में पर मोतीवाला जैसा कोई नहीं.
Thank you, Paresh sir. It was indeed a holistic approach what he shared, and nobody missed out. I hope he has taken care of every minute details. Thank you very much. We would like to have one more participant, if they can share their valuable inputs on the contents which were there in this same. It will going to help the even Ayush ministry, even the college, and so should it get reformed in any way if we need to have. So I want regarding content, if anybody would like to come on regarding the content, academic content of the program, if you would like to highlight. Yeah. Thank you.
Good evening, one and all. Good evening, respected teachers on the dais. First of all, thank you all and whole Motiwala team, the staff members, the non-teaching staff, and all who were concerned with the organization of such a beautiful, such an informative sessions. And all the sessions were very informative. All the speakers were very good. They had integrated and they had opened up a new approach of thinking in all of us. And behalf of all of us, we all want to thank to all the speakers, RAV also, and Motiwala sir especially, and all the staff. Regarding the content of the CME, as NCH has introduced new curriculum, so it was very much beneficial for all of us to have an integrated approach and have an easy understanding for how to integrate horizontally, vertically and spirally all the subjects in future years also and in this first year also. So the value added courses also, which were a cherry on the cake sorry, I have a bad throat, which was a cherry on the cake, were very much enjoyed. We also want to thank Motiwala sir for all the efforts, for all the learning beyond the CME also. He had shown us all the departments, and we were free to ask any questions regarding the departments, regarding the filing, regarding all the paperwork also, and the hospital visit. Everything was very much nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yeah. And now I hope we are moving to an awaited session. So, talents and skills are the crops that are nurtured, groomed, and given all possible opportunities to grow and bloom. And I hope this CME will going to add us all the skills to blossom our homeopathy, and we can able to help the suffering human mankind through it. So now we will move with the certificate distribution ceremony. So I call upon Dr. Afsani Motiwala ma'am and Dr. Kiran Patil sir to do the honor on both the side, so that we can able to manage the time. Somebody wants to leave very early, so on the both the sides. So I request the delegates, so please come on the dais and take the awaited completion certificate of the CME. So first I welcome Dr. Anaga Kishore Ahire ma'am. So please come on the dais. I welcome Dr. Apeksha Prabhakar Rao Rahane ma'am. Yeah, if you can join here. I call upon Dr. Archana Prakash Sonavne ma'am and Dr. Asavari Arvind Asri ma'am. I welcome Dr. Avinash Ramesh Zunzale and Dr. Santosh Banneru sir. I call upon Dr. Shilpi Agrawal, and also I call upon our own Dr. Gayatri Ninghore. Please give applause to all these participants who could able to accomplish. Next, I welcome Dr. Gauri Devi and Dr. J. Kathivar. Next, may I call upon Dr. Jinal and Dr. Kanupriya. Next we have Dr. Meenal and Dr. Prajakta to move ahead with their certificate. Next we have the holistic Dr. Rajiv Perez and Dr. Rachna Ladhani to come ahead. Next we have Dr. Samaya and Dr. Shreya Joshi. Now we have Dr. Divya and Dr. Tungbram Sunibala Devi. Sorry if pronunciation is Sunibala. Now we have Dr. Usha. So we are having two Usha, Dr. Usha Bhavimath and Dr. Usha Yadav to share. Now I call upon the Dr. Deepshikha Singh. I hope every participant must have received the whole content of the 6 days in the pen drive which you are carrying. So everything, whatever shared by all the eminent speakers are now there with you, so that you can able to utilize it in the best possible way for all the students. Right? It has been always been told. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Please take a seat. कुछ यादें रह जाती है, छोटी छोटी बातें रह जाती है. But the whole 6 days CME must have gave you a lot of memories, and I hope if we try to contribute all these memories in benefit of the education, in benefit of our patient, it will be an immense great pleasure for the organizing institute, that the whole motto of moving through this CME is to make a uniform platform for all the teachers to undergo a kind of a training what Ayush has been thinking about. So we are coming to the verge of the completion of this program, so I take this opportunity to call Dr. Ajay Walke sir for his vote of thanks, to be followed by national anthem. Hello.
A very good afternoon to the dais, dignitaries on the dais, delegates and my colleagues. After this emotional and overwhelming valedictory function, a 6-day long journey into homeopathy and organon of medicine, which started with history of medicine, traveling through biographies of different stalwarts, spread of homeopathy, its relation with different subjects of modern medicine, and its logical and scientific application has come to an end. Friends, thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched, but it must be felt from the heart. So, on behalf of Motiwala National Homeopathic Medical College, the core committee of the CME, the Department of Organon of Medicine, the IQAC cell, and the program coordinator, I, Dr. Ajay Walke, Professor, Department of Practice of Medicine, feel privileged for getting an opportunity to propose this vote of thanks. Firstly, I thank the Ministry of Health and Welfare Department of Ayush, Government of India, New Delhi, who were the official sponsor for the CME. I am grateful to the Honorable Pro VC of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Professor Dr. Milind Nukum, who accepted this invitation as a chief guest for the inaugural function of the CME. I express my heartfelt gratitude towards all our 12 resource persons who traveled all the way from different parts of India to deliver interactive sessions and sharing their knowledge and experience with you. A very special thanks to the vital principal of the institute, none other than our beloved principal, Professor Dr. F.F. Motiwala sir, for inspiring us with innovative ideas and incorporating them for making this CME a memorable one. I thank the trustees, Dr. Mrs. A.F. Motiwala ma'am, Dr. Faraz Motiwala, Dr. Sahar Singh, the trust superintendent, Mr. Sumit Singh, and registrar of the college of the institute, Colonel Rakesh Chadda, along with our vice principal, Dr. Sachin Bhalirao, for guiding us and supporting us. I extend my thanks to Dr. Mrs. Vijay Chadda, who made you aware about time management, Dr. Lesan Azazi sir, who introduced you to the universal human values, Mr. Hemal Naik, Suleiman Khan for the HomePath software, Mr. Praveen Patil for the smart board training, and Dr. Shukla for the CBDC which he taught you regarding psychology. Words won't be enough to thank the stage decoration committee, the registration committee, which handed over you the stationery materials, the food and refreshment committee, which served you with the delicious fruits, breakfast, lunch and dinner, the logistic committee and the drivers who looked after the accommodation along with a safe and comfortable locomotion, the accounts department calculating your money matters, the felicitation committee which looked after the token of love, the advertisement committee which was busy in arranging press conferences, editing news and media publicity for the CME, the reprography department for providing you that unique memo book for penning down all the notes which you could note down, the disaster management committee, and along with the hospital staff which was ready to handle mishap during these 6 days, the cultural committee along with the students who entertained you with dances and took you down the memory lane right from the first year to your internship, the karaoke songs, the eloquent anchors who introduced you to each of the resource persons, the IT persons who displayed the study material on this big screen and also managed the sound system, the videography and the photography unit who was shooting the whole CME program, and the staff who took you on a holy tour. It was a teamwork where all the teaching, non-teaching, the admin staff, the hospital staff, the disaster management staff worked selflessly during these days to offer you a very homely experience. Lastly, but not the least, I am greatly thankful to you delegate teachers who traveled from different states of the country with a zeal and eagerness to study and upgrade the knowledge of homeopathy and organon of medicine as well. Thanks for your support and active participation and to make this CME a very grand success. I suppose we should not forget to thank this auditorium also, where you witnessed the space history which India created by softly landing the Chandrayaan-3 on the south pole of the moon. Now, with the hope that you will be carrying good memories or good lifetime memories from this holy city of Nashik, I would like to end my vote of thanks. Friends, please forgive me if I have missed knowingly or unknowingly some names of the committees and my dear friends, but it was always a teamwork. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Varke sir. Please see that all the delegates has given their feedbacks. The feedback form are very essential. So somebody might have missed, they have just counted. So I request you just kindly recheck if you are carrying that feedback form. Just give it so that we can able to hand over it to the Ministry of Education. Thank you all of you. Now we can rise on our place to have a national anthem. Mata ki
जय।